So Danny, 3 points, back to the top of the table. You must be delighted.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, you set out to win the game beforehand and get the 3 points, and that's exactly what we've done. And then, fortunately enough, Skelmersdale's game was off, so we've capitalised on that, and it looks good now, doesn't it?
When you found out that Skelmersdale's game was off, did that almost give you an added impetus to go out and win the game? I know, we want to win every game, but knowing that we'd be back to the top of the table.
Yeah, it gives you that extra incentive. Said that to the lads before the game. Said, look, this is what happened. If we get the 3 points today, you'll put us top, and it just goes to show the lads have taken that on board and they've really gone for it today.
In terms of how we set up, I know we did something slightly different today. Tell us about it and how effective you thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, we look at every game after we've played and dissect it and go through it, and we just looked at things and thought, how we thought Barnoldswick would potentially set up, very defensively potentially. So we just thought we'd go 4-4-2, 2 strikers up top to occupy their centre backs, and just look to put them on the back foot from minute one really, and not waste any minutes in terms of playing a 4-3-3 and not really getting any pressure in their half, and a little bit looking back at the Runcorn game really, what went wrong there and how we approached that game, and so we just thought we'd go for it from minute one.
2 goals in that first half, of course. I guess you'll be looking at it and saying, well, my formation's worked.
Yeah, well, that's the nice part about it. You can look back and say, well, I was right in the way we approached the game and the thinking beforehand. It goes well. So from that perspective, it's nice. But you just want to win the game first and foremost. Performance, you want it to be brilliant, but it's not going to be all the time. The conditions were horrendous again today, the wind and the rain. But the lads have dug deep and they've got the just rewards at the end. Do
you think the conditions did have an impact on the game in terms of it being a spectacle?
Yeah, yes and no really. I mean, we had some great plays of football during the first half where we were just slightly off with the ball into the box, or someone just getting on the end of it to make it a fantastic move and a fantastic finish. But the lads have played fantastically well today.
We seem to get the ball down on the floor and move it quickly more times than we have done in previous games. Was that intentional today?
Yeah, I mean, we've done lots of work during the week, working on specific dynamics in possession, out of possession, and then especially just moving the ball quickly to expose the weaknesses of Barnoldswick. We did hear that they're very weak in the full-back position, so it was imperative that we got the ball wide and we exploited those areas, and we did that on some fantastic occasions, great patterns of play, and we got down the sides of them. Like I say, it was just either the final ball or the final finish that was missing at times.
2 goals in 2 games for James Berry-McNally now. Great form he's on at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, we know what he brings to the table. He's a fantastic footballer. He's technically very, very good. His link-up play is very good. He's got a great strike on him. He just needs to work harder out of possession, which we spoke about. He knows what we want him to do and what he needs to do to take his game to the next level. And he's willing to learn and take things on board, which is fantastic for me as a manager and us as staff. We can implement that and get him to do that side of the game. It'll make him so much better.
The possession we had in that second half, we're a little bit disappointed that we didn't test their keeper more than what we did.
Oh, massively disappointed. That was one of the big things I said after the game. I said, look, can't complain. First and foremost, we've got the 3 points, we've got the win, but just disappointed that we didn't score more goals in the second half. We had some great chances. A couple just went over, one went wide, and then right at the end, a couple got stuck in the water. There's a few little puddles there. It got stuck and it just broke that momentum. So, can I be too picky and too disappointed? I don't think so. On the whole.
Just in terms of your substitutions, Wits, you made him later than you normally do today. Was that an indication of the fact that you were happy with how the game was progressing?
Yeah, things are going well. I mean, we do normally we look at it on the hour mark and we bring 2 or 3 on straight away, just those fresh legs. But we just thought with it being so cold, was it required at that stage? Potentially yes, potentially no. There was a case for both sides really. We left it a few minutes longer, and then we did put Elliot Rocker on and Max on just to give that added impetus for the last 20 minutes or so.
Now you're going to get a little bit bored of me asking this now, Wits, but 3,500 Mac fans, wow.
Honestly,
you don't get better than that at this level, do you?
No. I mean, we've said it every week. Every week we say it, and it's just getting better and better. And I'm just so happy that we've got the win, and we have played well today. Obviously, disappointed we didn't score a few more goals to give them something else to cheer about. But as a whole, the support has been magnificent from day one, and it just gets better and better. And I'm so happy they can go home and knowing that we've won and we have played well.
And just finally, mate, Stockport County away on Tuesday evening. We all know that the league is a priority, but how seriously will we be taking that game on Tuesday evening?
Oh, massively seriously. You know, there is a few players that do need minutes, so they'll be getting them. But it'll be a strong squad. Don't worry about that. We won't be underestimating Stockport, and we'll be going into the game to win it by all means. You know, that's what we do for every game. We go in to win it, and you know we'll see what happens.
Thanks very much, mate.
Thank you.